Requirement number 6, there are 3 subpoint, 6.A, 6.B, and 6.C. 6.A, compute the component degree of operating leverage at percent at present level of sales. Degree of leverage, that means how much since the sale, the impact of profit, net operating income. In this case, a little bit change the sales, a huge effect on net operating income. This is the reality of degree of operating leverage. That means there are relationship between profit earning capacity and sales volume. Okay. So there are simple formula DOL, degree of leverage, is equal to CM, contribution margin, divided net operating income into 100. This is the common formula. Okay. Actually, the company used degree of operating leverage to measurement the earning capacity of a company. If the company earning capacity huge and more sustainability capacity, that's mean the variation of dole is very low. If the variation of degree of operating level is very high, the company fall under a huge risk, but there are possibility of potential return. This is the actual meaning of the degree of operating leverage. Now I am going to our formula, how we can calculate the degree of operating leverage. This is the 6-point degree of operating leverage. There is simple formula: contribution margin divided net operating income. Contribution margin 3 lakh and net operating income 60,000 is equal to 5 times, because they have the capacity of the company 5 times to pay a liabilities or power of the company. That's mean shows this is the 5 times. Okay. The company can gain the 5 time earning capacity in a certain period, because I before try to discuss about degree of operating leverage indicate the earning capacity of a company. A little bit sense of sales, huge effect on operating income. This is the actual measurement of degree of operating leverage. Okay. So there are findings. The more DOL, degree of operating leverage, more riskable, but there are potential return. Okay. And low degree of operating leverage, more stable, risk low. That's mean more stable, and risk size very small. Okay, but there are chance to very low earning capacity. Okay, no risk, no gain. A very common slogan. This slogan is actually perfect in this situation. Okay, so I think you are clearly understood what I say about this DOL, degree of operating leverage. Have you any question or not, please, about this point? I think all questions this point of view. Okay, 3 lakh contribution margin. You go to the previous slide. This is the original figure. 6 lakh net operating income. And contribution margin you go to this is the contribution margin 3 lakh. You just consider the original figure. You have to consider original figure. Original figure contribution margin 3 lakh and net operating income 60 lakh. You just put it according to the formula. This contribution margin is 3 lakh divided net operating income 60,000 is equal to 5 times. The company have capacity, earning capacity 5 times in a certain period. Okay, that's mean. I think you clearly understand about this. Okay. Now I am going to another point. 6 point B, expected increase in net operating income. How much net operating income will increase? You expect it. You just uh, into 5 times and increasing figure. This math show the increasing figure is a 8%. You go to the original math. There are mentioned here. This is the 6 point A and this is the 6 point B. Assume that through a more intense effort by the sales staff, the company sales increase by 8% next year. By what percentage would you expect net operating income to increase? If sales increase, you have to improve by DOL, degree of operating leverage. Then you will get uh, how much change the net operating income. Okay, this is the formula. This is the formula, and use the degree of operating leverage to obtain the answer. This answer you have to find out this answer by using the degree of operating leverage. But this is mentioned in the math. Okay, so you have to find out the formula. Okay, the simple formula. This is the simple formula. Increasing portion 8% and 5 times. So sales increasing into DOL, degree of leverage. You will get how much net operating income increase. If increase sales 8%, then 40%. Okay. Net operating income will increase by 40%. If increased 8%, the sales in next year. Okay. This is the formula of DOL, degree of operating leverage. Okay, I think no question by 6 point B. Now I am going to back another 7. Sorry, C already. See, verify your answer true by preparing a new contribution format income statement showing an 8% increase in sales. In this case, you have to find out a contribution format income statement. Then you try to find out net operating income. 6.3. Okay. This format is a contribution format income statement. Contribution format income statement. This format. Here are a sequence are follow sales, variable expense, then contribution margin, then fixed expense, then net operating income. This consequence figure is a format contribution format income statement. Okay. If sale increase by 8%, then how much increase the total input or total sales? So your original sales is 20,000, and now you try to increase by 8%, then now total increase the unit 21,600. Okay. Sales 21,600 unit increase and per unit 60. So you try to into with 21,600 into 60 taka, then total 12,96,000 taka. And at primary stage no sales, so sales is 100%. Less variable expense, you have to try to find out the variable expense. How we can find out a variable expense is just I try to discuss in before class. If sell price 12 lakh, then variable expense is 9 lakh. Therefore, 1 taka and therefore 12 lakh and 96,000 taka. Then ultimately we will get the total variable expense 9,72,000. Then you try to calculation 12,96,000 less variable expense 9,72,000 is equal to contribution margin 3,24,000. Then you try to less fixed expense. Fixed expense always fixed 2,40,000 taka. Then you will get net operating income 84,000 taka. And per unit already given 60/40. You subtract from 60 to 45, then you will get ultimately 15 is the contribution margin. Okay. This is the contribution margin. Now you try to find out how much will increase the sale. Original net operating income 60,000 and now increasing net operating income 84,000. So you try to find out a percentage, 40% increase. This is the 40% increase in income contribution to format income statement, and this above is the formula method. You will get 40%. Now you will get 40%. Same figure. Okay. This is the contribution format income statement. This is the formula method. Okay. You clearly understand? Not please anyone? Please anyone? I think everybody clearly understood.
Yes, sir.
So very easy and very simple. Okay, if you have no question, then I am coming to the next slide. 7.A is just go back original slide. 7.A. 7.A. In an effort to increase the sales and profit, management is considering the use of the higher quality speaker. Management want to use the higher quality speaker. Okay. The higher quality speaker would increase the variable cost by 3 taka per unit. If you want to develop the higher quality speaker, then the variable cost will increase by 3 taka. But original variable cost 45 taka and now increased by 3 taka. Then total variable cost will increase by 48 taka per unit. And management could eliminate on quality inspector. Now management take a decision to reject, to resign or to fire an inspector who is paid to salary of taka 30,000 per year. Of course, management their product quality want to increase. So they employ one employee, he want to fire because he already increased the product quality. So no need now uh, extra employee. Okay, so use or he developed the quality, then variable cost increased by 3 taka per unit, and he already fired one employee because no need this employee. The sales manager eliminated that the higher quality speaker would increase annual sales by at least 20%. Now, in this condition, the sales will increase by 20%. So there are four uh, conditions here. At first, manager increase the higher quality speaker, increase the quality of speaker, and increase the variable cost per unit. Quality product, so more price. Okay, definitely. Two condition. Condition number three, in this case, another employee or inspector, if hire 30,000 per year, 30,000 per year. Okay, he already hired. Then the sales will increase 20%. This is the four condition, this math. Okay. Now 7.8, assuming that the sales are made as described above, prepare the projected contribution format income statement for next year. Okay, you have to calculate the mathematical problem contribution format income statement. Show the data on total per unit and percentage basis. Okay, fine. Now I am going to show the calculation of 7.A. 7.A, 20% increase sales, original sales 20,000, and for 20% increase, then now total sales 20,000 unit, 24,000 unit. Okay. Okay. So this permit is a contribution income contribution format of income statement. At first sales 20,000, 24,000, and per unit 60. Then total 14 lakh 40,000. Variable cost you have to find out the same that we shown in before. If original sale 12 lakh, then original variable cost 9 lakh, therefore 1 taka, and therefore this taka. Then you will get a variable expense. Sales minus variable expense is equal to contribution margin. Then less fixed expense, then you will get net operating income 78,000. Okay, so 78,000 net operating income now. 7.A complete. 7.B, compute the company new break-even point in both unit and taka. Break-even point in unit and taka. Use the formula method. Use the formula method. This is the break-even point in unit. You try to remind a formula. Fixed expense divided same per unit. This is here unit, here also unit. Okay. So new break-even point in unit to 2,10,000 and same per unit 12. Then break-even point in unit 70,500 and break-even point in taka fixed expense divided same ratio. Okay. Fixed expense 2 lakh and 10,000 and CM ratio 20%. Then you will get 10 lakh and 50,000 taka. New break-even point in taka total 10 lakh 50,000 taka and break-even point, new break-even point in unit 17,500. This is the 7 point B. 7 point C. Would you recommend sense the mate? Would you recommend this sense? Definitely, you recommend for this sensing because if you sense, then you will get more net operating income. So you will sense. Not only net operating income increase, but also break-even point, net operating income, CM, margin of safety, every strong zone of the company is increased. So you have to recommend to continue this procedure of the math. This is the actual comment of this math.